Hello and welcome to another update video about SUI. We want to take a look at the short-term SUI chart, SUI, and here on this chart we are still tracking a short-term bullish scenario which could be, which could find support in this upper support area and go higher more directly into the $3 plus area. Definitely still a reasonable scenario. We have only just now entered the standard support for this wave 2 pullback in our white scenario. We want to talk about that more in a minute. Any break below that upper support area, below $1.70, would likely send us lower into that area which is labeled with key support, because any break below $1.32 here would likely mean that the probabilities for an overall bullish outcome shrink significantly, because that's the key support for an impulse. Any break below it, and we cannot call the move to the upside that happened or that started in August. We can't call that an impulse anymore, which would be a shame really, but it is sometimes what it is. So at the moment, there is a chance that we've actually already put a low in place in this wave 4 in white on the 28th of October. Okay, and I'll tell you what I need to see to be more convinced that this is actually the case. As I said to you in the last updates, this actually looks a little bit like a 5-wave move up, so that's why I've labeled it white wave 1, at least in the more aggressively bullish interpretation. And then this pullback looks corrective. We have overlapping price action. We have possibly an A wave down complete. Yesterday I discussed, okay, maybe was this already all of the wave 2, but it would be a shallow wave 2, right? Only reaching the 38.2 retracement. So it's testing support again. And this has morphed now into an ABC structure that's a little larger, but we've really only just entered the standard support area, which is defined between $1.70 and $1.91. So that's standard support for the wave 2, right? We have the A wave and the B wave, and the C wave target. No, I'm talking about targets, not standard support. The targets are highlighted in blue, and they are located between $1.89 and $1.77. So in this area, the price has again an opportunity to react, and actually there has been a reaction. There's a small reaction here, not large enough to be of any substance. So what I'm watching for is, I'm just watching these fib levels, 184, 184, 185, 179, 177, and 170. So the blue target area, ideally it's not broken. If it is, it's not invalidation. It just means the market needs a little bit more time and space to complete the correction. And it has that space all the way down to $1.70. That's the 78.6 retracement. Now below that level, things are going to get a little bit more difficult for the bulls, because below that level, probabilities start to shift towards the yellow scenario, which is the more, let's say short-term, more bearish count, in which we could be testing the area between $1.32 and $1.52. Definitely worth watching that area. And in this scenario, we are likely going to stay below yesterday's high, which formed at $2.11. And we're going to break support next. So there is very clearly, both counts are bullish at the moment that I'm considering. For the more aggressively bullish scenario to remain, let's say, alive, the price should stay above 170, and we need a break above $2.11 to suggest we've actually bottomed in white wave 2. Until we see a break above $2.11, further downside is likely as per the yellow scenario, and the fib levels can guide us. So we have to watch these, and just note that below $1.70, this is not an invalidation for the white count, but probabilities start to shift towards the yellow count pretty clearly. The invalidation point, however, is the 28th of October low at around $1.59. That's the formal invalidation point. Then there's no wiggle room left anymore to maybe justify the white count. It's already going to be difficult to justify below $1.70. So pullback looks corrective, however, so I'm slightly leaning towards the white count. Just need to see if the market can generate an impulsive upside reversal before breaking below $1.70. That's the update about SUI. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Tomorrow, by the way, we have our weekly membership live stream. We're going to talk, most likely, I'd say, we're going to talk about the US elections. Not going to talk about politics too much, but what could the impact be? How do the US elections going to impact the market next week and actually in the next, few months probably. So that's going to be an interesting topic that some of you might be interested in. You can participate if you join the membership. Also, as a member, especially a silver and gold member, you get access to these Tradingview live charts here. So whenever you want to check the charts, check the prices, you can just check the charts live and see if there are any changes. As a gold member, you get additional updates for additional coins, coins that don't cover that frequently on YouTube, for example, plus additional updates of the coins we already cover. So you might want to check that out and have a great day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.